What's up, everybody? Your boy Deacon Greg. Yeah, I'm just look. That Anton Daniels, Cory Holcolm beef, internet beef slash argument, whatever you want to put the term you want to put on it. That in this video I'm just gonna show you that Anton Daniels is a punk. Point blank. And go back to I've roasted Cory Holcolm. I've roasted him. You think I'm lying? Go look at my video defending Shannon Sharpe. That was the video where I just thought they was being too hard on Shannon Sharpe. There was, I just think they wasn't showing him proper respect. Back to the day, the comedians, Cory Holcolm, Mike Epps, and that other little skinny comedian, Eddie Griffin. I roasted all three of them. Go look at the video. I tore them apart to pieces. I probably wouldn't do that today because I used to go around. I'm a fighter. I'm a retired fighter. I'm not a comedian. I'm gonna go and get myself into a bunch of beefs with comedians who can roast people. You know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't do that now. But with that said, I really don't give a fuck. Because if it came down to that, let's go. I don't really give a damn what you are. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it, which I always do. Which I think is why people are gravitating to this channel, because they know I tell the truth. But anyway, with all that said, I watched the thing with Anton Daniels and Cory Holcolm. And Anton Daniels, you're a punk. Point blank. You could tell you're a punk, and I'm going to tell you why. Because after the initial confrontation was over, you immediately went online like a blitz. Because you figured you won, right? Because you figured you won. So you immediately went online, just talking really trying to destroy this dude, manhood type stuff, and really puffed out chest. It reminded me of, and I'm an ex-pro fighter, and it reminded me of when a guy that don't get knockouts, not used to getting knockouts, lands a lucky punch, knocks the guy out. Watch a guy after a knockout. You'll know that if he's extra hyped up, yeah, because he's not used to that success. But once a guy that is familiar with knocking guys out all the time, he hits a guy, boom, boom, there you go. You see what I'm saying? So Antoine, you was too hyped. You snitched on yourself because you're just too hyped. Calling them all kind of punks. Yeah, I told you see me, I told him to take it outside. Let me tell you something there, champ. That take it outside thing works against you. And I'm going to tell you why it does. It works against you, Antoine, because your security was out there, or your rented security. They ain't even really your security, because if I went somewhere, I'd bring my boys with me, my boys that I grew up, dudes that I know that'd get down, right? So that's different than me going to another city and hiring a security team. First of all, they're not loyal to you. When it all comes down to it, they're not loyal to you. They're hired guns. You know what I mean? I'd roll with people that I know, that I grew up with, getting down with, and we know, you know what I mean? Anyway, so when you say, let's go outside, you're just trying to get out of the danger area. That's all you're trying to do. You know what I mean? You're just trying to get out of the danger areas there, son. When you say, let's take it outside, because you got scared, because Cory came to your face, and you got scared, pushed chicken, because it was right there, so you got the hell out of there. But how you got out of there, trying to save face, is saying, let's take it outside. But you knew if you went out of that part of the studio, you was going to be enveloped by security. So basically, you just ran the security. So you did. So that's not a flex, dumbass. It's not a flex. Hey, look, I don't think Cory Holcolm is a fighter or a tough guy, nothing like that. I don't. What did Biggie say? I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Maybe I'm dreaming. I don't feel any kind of tough guy vibe from Cory Holcolm. He's a comedian, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? His boy, I think you get down. My man there, I forgot his name, but his sidekick. I don't call him the sidekick, but you know what I'm saying. His partner on there. Yeah, he. I have a feeling that he'll, go toe to toe, right? But you and Cory, you ain't guys ain't built like that. But either way, Cory's right about this. That's it. He's right about this. You in this situation are the punk. So you can get online and call Cory punk and call him this and that and whatever you want to say, but I'm a certified tough guy, okay? Got the scars to prove it, all over. That's all I did was brawl my whole life, in the street, in the prison, in the joint. Come to my hometown. You can come to my hometown, and you can get some haters too, because there's haters, sometimes people in your hometown they hate on you more. But one thing you will not get is it won't be no lies told on how I get down when it comes to these. All right, so I'm an expert on this. I've been in 100 amateur fights, 20 pro fights, Lord knows in sparring sessions, street fights. I'm an expert. I'm an expert on this stuff. And when I looked in the eyes of guys before I go to battle with them. That's what fighters do in the center of the ring. I can read body language. I can read all of that stuff. And I'm telling you right now, when Cory says you ain't built for war, you're not, because I've seen it. That escape thing that you did about let's take it outside is just your way of going to, hold me back. Go hide with security. That's all that was. Let me go hide with security. Cory, like you said, he gave you. And look, I don't got 2 nickels in this quarter. Like, I don't really give a damn. If it was Cory, I was saying this about, I'd say whatever. Like, so I don't want it to be like I'm like just big fan of Cory. Although I do think he's funny. I remember I laughed. Yeah, I laughed. That one he did on the Shaq All-Star. Man, that's just all-time funny. I don't care what no one says. The Shaq All-Star Comedy Jam, whatever that was, but Cory did that up there. That was just all-time funny. That was hilarious. That was so I guess I'm kind of a fan of Cory Holcolm. But my point is, right is right. He's right. And Anton Daniels, you was trying to ruin Cory Holcolm. Like, if I was Cory Holcomb, I'd take your head off. I wouldn't take it off the gas. I'd ruin your career. I'd pull a 50 Cent Ja Rule on you. I'd really destroy you. Money, everything. I'd destroy your career. I'd destroy everything. Because you tried to do that to him. Cory has a certain kind of street allure. He has a street cred. He has a kind of like his brand is real street stuff. So if you come on there and say, yeah, I exposed him, he's a punk, he called everybody backdoor there. Look, I prove he's backdoor there. Like, what you was trying to do was what you did, the introduction. This is what annoys me about this whole situation and about you. I'm always roasting people online. People say all kinds of things. The ones that I hate the most is the ones that go cry and try to get other people to come. So they'll tag people on Facebook or social media. They'll tag someone so they can come. They're basically saying, help me. And I don't like that. That's cowardly to me. Fight your own battles. So you know what I mean? I don't like that. And I feel that you was trying to, the people that Cory have had beef with, you was trying to pull all of them and say, see, look, I proved it. He's really the punk. He's really the one that's lacking. He's really the what you call them. You know what I'm trying to say. You was really trying to pull his skirt up and like I really can't believe I'm really making a video on this, but it just annoyed me because Anton Daniels was running his mouth and I can look at you and tell you ain't about fighting nothing. So like I can look at people and tell if they'll get down. I literally can just look at a person and know if they really, by the way they talk, the mannerisms, the actions, but I could just look at you and tell if you're ready to get down. If you are gonna, let's go, toe to toe. Like me, I don't care who you are. I'm 61 years old. I will not take an ass whooping from nobody. If you hit me, then you must understand that one of us might go. Me and Amika. Like I'm at the point where I'm not taking no ass whoopings from nobody. No man on this planet. You understand? And I don't feel that from some of you guys I see online. And look, and again, I'm not the toughest. I'm sure, there's guys stronger than me. I'm sure there's guys big and tougher than me. And of course, I'm not, you know what I mean? But what I will tell you, even them, if, hypothetically speaking, if it came down to that, it's on. I'm not talking about everybody like these young young niggas that are just punks that I'm gonna keep the great future. I'm talking about I'll go with whoever. You know what I mean? Whoever. You can say, yeah, you're talking tough. You can say I don't believe it. You can say whatever you want, but I'm telling you what it is. The same way I was in the ring, you either knock me out or knock you out. Same way I always been in the street my whole life. I'm coming to get you. So you can say whatever you want. And so when I say that, I'm saying I'm coming from a point I know, and I'm saying, Anton Daniels, shut the hell up. Like, it's annoying that you got guys like you can get on the internet and talk like you're actually authentically tough. Like I'm really a tough guy. Like the internet has made it that anybody can put a persona on the internet that they're a tough guy. They don't have to have the scars, they don't have to have the resume, they don't have to have nothing, no proof, no experience, nothing. They just make it, bang, and look it. And then you know what it is idiots believe it. So there's people that believe that Anton Daniels is a tough guy. Anton Daniels is the furthest from a tough guy. It's proven right there. And the thing is, Cory Holcolm ain't even really a brawler. So what if it was a real brawler? Like, it's what I get about you guys, that you guys talk that mess, but you kind of know who to talk to. And I'm gonna end with this because I don't want the video to go on for too long, because I'll just get mad and then it turn into a rant. We used to have a game back in the day that we played in the neighborhood called Days. So the object of the game really is that everybody, 20, 30 people, the whole neighborhood, they get this biggest guy to hold the person that's it, right? To hold him. And when he holds him, he squeezes him and chokes him till he can't breathe. Here's the theory, that he can't breathe. And right before he passes out, everybody wails on him. Bing, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, bang, bang. So then when he wakes up, he's in a daze and he just goes crazy and he just remembers people beating him and he just runs, and whoever picks up rocks through windows trying to really hurt people. But the thing is, seriously, when I played that game, they never chased me. Even if they chase me down the side, get out of here, boy. They're not crazy no more. They turn around and go chase someone else. So I'm saying, if you're crazy, you're crazy. If you're tough, you're tough. If you're not, know your slot. Right? Don't play that if you're not that, because someone might pull your card one day. And this is what happened with Anton Daniels. He thought that he won the internet kind of beef thing, but he didn't. You just exposed yourself as a chump. How? All that post-show talk. You know, when he's on the Cory even pointed out when he was on that Zoom call with all these people, and you was just pushing your chest out. He's a punk. He's a bitch ass nigga. A shooter. I told you. Like, and it's like, come on, man. It wasn't no punches thrown. So how is it was no violence. So you act like there was some violence, man. It was nothing. Just a little bit of talk, and you ran. That is a run. When you said just take it outside, when you know you're really just running the security, right? That's all he was doing is running security. So that is not a flex. That's cowardly. So fuck you, Anton Daniels. Shut the hell up.